Hello investors, welcome to the show!
Hindi kailangang mahal
ang magmahal.
These products look saleable. Love your car, drive it clean. Do you have what it takes to be the next big thing? Is your idea a potential game changer? Can your company bring us to the future today? Let us help you scale up your business.
3 investors are looking for the ultimate pitch. The reward of 150,000 pesos will be given per finalist as their seed money to scale up their business and get a chance to win the ultimate prize of 500,000 pesos. Hundreds of small and medium enterprises heeded the call and lined up their best ideas. After 2 grueling months of presentations, finalists were chosen for the final pitch day. In the next 6 weeks, we will see how they will compete against each other and get the investors to cash in on their pitch. Which company has the assets to bring in the cash? Which product is a cut above the rest? Whose pitch will impress? 15 teams, 5 finalists. 1 team to be named the ultimate entrepreneur. This is Maya Scale Up.
I'm Janeena Chan. To help us decide on whose product or idea deserves an extra 500,000 pesos to scale it up, let's call in our investors. Pepe Torres is Maya's Chief Marketing Officer. Pepe has over 14 years of brand building, business growing, and award-winning experience in global, regional, and local roles for top companies. Lorin is the co-founder of Tinybuds, a family-owned female-led baby care product company founded in 2009. From a one-product company when it first began, now it has over 50 innovative natural baby care essentials and is one of the top baby personal care brands. Miguel Guerrero is the co-founder and CEO of Boozy.ph, an on-demand liquor delivery service. From a simple website, Boozy.ph has grown to over 100 employees with 4 hubs in Manila and Cebu and its own delivery app too. All 15 finalists were chosen from those who signed up from our call-out last year. Each applicant will be given a chance to pitch their product or business idea to convince the investors that they deserve the initial seed money worth 150,000 pesos. Of the 15 finalists, the 5 best pitches will be chosen to receive it, and every week we will meet 3 of the finalists. And in the last episode, the last 5 finalists that received the seed money will have a chance to pitch their businesses again to the investors and show the results of how they invested their seed money for a chance to win the final investment of 500,000 pesos. So today, we start off with Petit Bouquet Manille.
My name is MJ de la Serna.
I'm Celeste de la Serna.
And our company is Manang.ph that we started selling in February.
Petit Bouquet Manille is not your typical flower shop. Their chief product, affordable mini flower bouquets worth 150 pesos, is a really sweet deal. Will their pitch to our investors blossom into fresh capital for the company?
What do you have for us today?
We have flowers.
The normal floral bouquets here in the Philippines are expensive. Our version of the floral bouquet in January of 2022, before the Valentine's Day, we were thinking of adding a product line from Manang.ph. We were asking how to make the flowers affordable for everybody. She said that we must make it so affordable because of the pandemic. Thus, we adopted the mini bouquet design, which we thought was a radical. I think it is a game changer because it ran counter to the expected floral bouquet design, which I can show you now.
Okay.
So these are the fresh mini bouquets.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. This is what it's like to receive flowers.
You're welcome.
It's my first time, yeah. Thank you.
Our main product is a fresh mini bouquet. It's bright, vibrant, colorful, like spring colors. And it is normally, we chose astros, a rose, and some maroon mums, and
Have the same.
yellow
Have the same.
mums as well.
Included are also the violet statis and some green feelers to liven up the bouquet. The amazing thing about this is the price. We're now selling it for 180 pesos only.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because of the price point, we wanted to show our customers that they can create small gestures of love every day, any day, even if there's no occasion. Just because you love someone, you're on your way home and you think of your wife or nagkagalit kayo sa umaga,
He knows.
bago ka umuwi,
He knows.
180 lang, friends
No, no,
kayo.
180 pesos only. It can help brighten her day or patch things up.
Go 180.
Correct. Social post.
Copywriter.
We are actually selling love,
Hindi kailangang mahal
ang
ang
magmahal.
magmahal.
Oh my God.
So we really want to promote small gestures of love between family, between friends. This is our reason for being. We want to make people happy through pleasant surprises. We want to spread the love. We want to generate thoughtfulness, kindness, and appreciation. All for a very affordable and reasonable price.
Since we started 3 months ago, we have 37,419 followers in our FB page and also 35,672 likes in FB as well, and also 2,330 followers in our IG page as of now.
Yes, all within 3 months of launching the brand Le Petit. Why do we want to scale up? Because of reasons like this. We get feedback from our customer. Our business plan. Short term, we maintain the online business because we sell through Facebook and Instagram. And set up a kiosk-type mall operation. Now we understand that doing this, we will have increased overhead versus our margins, which is quite small actually, and the perishable nature of the flowers itself. So we really have to study the viability of setting up operations in the mall. The medium-term goal for company is to expand the online business to key cities in like Davao and Cebu. And then the long term would be possible franchising if we're able to set it up properly.
Okay. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So any questions for
Yeah.
our first
Well,
pitch?
First of all, thank you for the flowers. Brightened up my day. Can you tell us more about the story behind the brand name itself?
We wanted it to sound exotic.
Or
So we use
like classy, but then when they find out the price, it's the total opposite.
So we use French words, Le Petit Bouquet Manille, which basically translates to the mini bouquet, then Manila.
Right. I understand. Okay. The advice that I like to share is I do think you're onto something that could be really popular, that could become everyday, but I think there's an opportunity to tighten your branding so that it becomes more everyday, right? Because Le Petit Bouquet Manille by Manang.ph is a bit of a mouthful right now, right? So I think it would be great if you thought about how can you simplify this, so whether you're someone in high school with a crush on someone you want to give flowers to, or you're a young professional that is indeed trying to make it up to your significant other, it feels very easy to have you top of mind and remember like, oh yeah, I need to get the blank, whatever that is.
Thank you.
Lauren, what do you
Thank
think?
I totally agree. I think there is such power in having a name that's easy to pronounce, easy to say, memorable. In fact, leading into that is one of the things that I appreciated from your product concept, is that it's easy to gift flowers. But with that ease, you're not just talking about the product, but also the delivery aspect of your product. So I'd like to ask, what's the service component? Like, how long can I expect to receive my bouquet of flowers if I order from you guys today?
The same day.
The same day. How long would that take?
It depends where you are from our location. We ship from multinational village Parañaque.
Okay.
So we have customers in Antipolo. It reaches them in 1 hour and 15 minutes. But those in Makati, BGC, much quicker. It reaches them 30 minutes.
Perfect. I love that you can deliver quickly. So my advice to you is make that part of your product promise, that it's quick, it's beautiful, and you can get it ASAP.
Thank
How
you.
about you, Miguel?
Yeah, very interesting. I really appreciate the first time to receive flowers. And I'm getting to appreciate like how much effort, that's what Lorin has mentioned. No? You mentioned that a key component is like bringing down the price of the product to make it more accessible to everyone. How do you manage to keep your costs down?
We use local flowers. Those are from Benguet province, mostly from Benguet. Some come from Laguna and Batangas as well. Pars very well compared to the imported flowers, in my opinion. So, and we also support the local farmers.
Okay.
So this is all local.
All local flowers.
I feel a little, they go against the name a little bit. Le Petit is such a, fancy sounding name, but then at the same time, the values of the company or of the product itself is local, it's fast, it's inexpensive. Does it translate as well to the way you present your product? So maybe that's something that you may want to marry closer together. There.
Thank you for that.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you
That
so
was
much.
our first pitch. A big hand.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, investors. Next to pitch is Tatumi.
Kami po ang Team Tatumi.
My name is Tatumi. I'm the CEO of Tatumi Company.
Tatumi started with a child's dream of becoming a CEO. They produce merchandise designed by the artistic mind of its young CEO. Will the company's dream and creativity be able to catch the investors' nod?
Hi, Tatumi. What are you guys bringing to the table today?
Back when I was 7, my dream was to become a CEO. So my mother and father opened up Tatumi Company to make my dream come true.
Wow.
Ako yung nanay ni Tatum, and sa bahay we have little offices, so kanya-kanya kaming table and kanya-kanya rin kaming name. So si Tatum yung CEO, I am the managing director.
I'm Mosh Lafuente. I'm the father of Tatum.
That time, we started 2019. So parang medyo in, and until now, it's still in ang mga sustainable products and yung eco bag. So we came up with the tote bags that is made of katcha, yun yung tawag nila. And ayun, even yung canvas bag, yan. Siyempre, lahat ng designs na nilalabas namin is design ni Tatum. Gusto namin, pag nakita nila yung tag, may konting story behind the brand, behind the design and the bag. So nandyan yung story ni Tatum, and it's all written. Siya yung nagsulat niyan. Ang future plans namin, aside from produce more products and makapaglabas kami ng more designs, si Tatum kasi talaga siya yung cue namin when it comes to what is next for Tatumi. He's very involved sa ginagawa namin sa bahay kasi ini-involve ko rin naman talaga siya. Hindi pwedeng ako lang kasi para sa kanya to eh. Bakit daw online shop lang yung tinayo namin sa kanya? So, sabi niya, bakit daw walang physical store or flagship ang Tatumi? Sabi ko, why not? Yes! In the near future, bakit hindi? Mangarap tayo ng malaki and someday we will achieve it.
We're gonna
And
one day
also-
have an HQ.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
thank you
you.
so much. So interesting to hear from them. Investors, what do you think? First impressions?
For me, definitely, I am pleasantly surprised with the quality that I'm seeing right now. They are not just well made, they are so aesthetic.
Yes.
They
Yeah,
fit
super.
into the current design landscape that is very much popular as well. So that means that it's not just about the backstory, but these products look saleable. And that's very, very important. On product-wise, I see that you guys are doing it by yourselves right now. You are a family business, and that speaks very strongly to me. I also come from a family business. So what's the next step for you guys in terms of being able to produce more product and different types of products?
For now, from the sales that we had with those previous products and upcoming products, we were saving a little bit to buy equipments so we can hire people. And you know, when you are producing small amount of products, obviously the cost is always going to be high.
Yes.
But if you produce more, the cost will gonna be low. So that's what we're aiming. We are aiming to be the sole or because right now we are using a third party
yes.
for the printing of the shirt like this, and also with the.
So this is the reason
We haven't showed you. We have this face mask because of the pandemic, you know.
Yeah.
So we have a third party producing this for us. But our objective in the near future is to have our own machine, set of people, so we can provide employment as well. And if we can include kids with special needs, that would be more amazing.
Yes.
That's
the
the
plan.
immediate goal, and the long-term plan is once we, for example, what Tatumi is wearing right now.
Nice.
It's a logo of Tatumi. And also, we want this logo to be a signal if we go to the airport, for example, and if a staff saw the kid wearing that,
They would know.
They don't need to ask,
ask.
or they don't need to be told that my son has
special needs or has a condition.
Right. Wonderful.
To be honest, I really resonate with what you shared earlier about how the autism community has a lot to offer to the world. I think this is incredible branding and design, actually. You know, it's an awesome logo, it's an awesome brand name, how all the aesthetics come together. It's incredible.
What's your message for other kids out there who probably want to be CEO someday?
So what's your message?
Autism.
Yeah, whether they have autism or they don't have autism, what is your message to them?
Be a CEO if you want to.
Oh, yes. Yes.
Anything else you would like to add?
No.
Start with believing. So we believe in you. Thank you. Thank you,
so
guys.
much.
Thank you.
Are you ready for the next pitch?
Yes.
Let's bring them in. Let's welcome the Chocolate Lab.
Hi everyone, my name is Cheska and I am a self-taught chocolate maker. So for today, I'd like to share with you my new running concept, which is the Chocolate Lab.
Chocolate through savory dishes is what makes the Chocolate Lab stand out in the market. Will there be a sweet ending too for this business's vision?
What does the Chocolate Lab have for us today?
I'd like to share with you something totally different, especially here in our country. I am going to create savory dishes that showcase cacao and chocolate locally, and in this way, I'm also able to showcase the other side of chocolate, which quite frankly, Filipinos are not yet familiar with. I started conceptualizing with steaks, enchiladas, pasta, and then eventually fries. I'm going to start off with steaks, and this is something that I have with you guys, or something that I created for you guys. My steak options, I thought about these three things. So I have three options, and I'd like to read it for you guys. All of the options are USDA Angus ribeye steak, and I am using the cacao spice rub, which is something that I've personally curated. For options 2 and 3, they have sauces. So for option 2, we are using a red wine reduction chocolate sauce. And then for option 3, we have my signature cacao nib pesto. Okay.
Thank you so much.
So my goal for getting the 150,000 seed capital is for two things. First, I really want to invest in capital investments. Second is marketing promotions, or generally digital marketing. From the logo to the branding all the way to photography, that's something I want to invest in as well. Of course, beyond the money, I really want to connect with the right set of people because I want to build this successfully, of course, and I'd like to partner up with, again, anyone who could really help me build the chocolate brand. And then, of course, as you can see, to win the grand prize. So thank you, judges, for listening.
Thank you very much. The Chocolate Lab.
How will you be able to really expose the market, no? And be able to land in their palates that, hey, this is something that's really different. This is something that I will keep coming back to. And that's what will enable your business to scale up, no, in the future.
I know that slabs are more sellable, right? And I know that I have a different concept. So instead of me creating a slab right off the bat, not knowing if it's going to be well received, I started something small, relatively smaller, which is creating 500-gram types of steaks. Now, I'm really going for sulit luxury. That's how I pegged the chocolate lab. Sulit luxury because if you also think about it, I am presenting you two imported concepts with regards to steak, with regards to how it's cooked. Imported is something through research. I realized that there's more demand recently for imported anything when it comes to Filipinos. So I'm kind of grabbing onto that. I'm going to present to them something imported, right? Sulit luxury comes in because instead of paying for one slab for one type of product category, I'm already presenting to them two different types of steak.
If I may ask, are they sold frozen, cooked? Like how are they packaged?
Currently, I am selling it as cooked steaks. And that's also one of our differentiating factors, something that's great for us. Because if you think about it, most steaks that are sold in restaurants, you would also be able to do it by yourself. And it's going to be cheaper. Because the main sources or the main ingredients for cooking steaks is butter, salt, and pepper. I can do that at home. Right. It's going to be cheaper.
Right.
But for the chocolate lab, you really have no choice but to order from us in order for you to experience this.
Just something for you to think about, Cheska. Thank you for helping me understand the business model for Dimension. In my head, I would think it would be an easier step to take to go from B to B to C to B to C with a product that you know is working and is successful, right? And I guess in my head, if the broader goal is to really kind of like raise the profile of the cacao industry, I feel like a lot of that will happen with broader B2C rather than, let's say, higher price point experiences like with the steak or with the private dining. I feel like you could reach a lot more Philippine households with a product like this. Right? I'm just putting it out there if you're thinking that's your broader vision.
Yeah, of course.
A B2C approach that is more scalable might be more aligned than, let's say, a private dining type of approach.
Yeah, totally. That's why when I started doing the chocolate lab, it's not really so much as a separate entity, but it's part of our portfolio. Since chocolates generally, you don't eat it Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. It's not a daily thing, unlike with food.
I did not know that. No. Okay.
So,
thank you, the Chocolate Lab. We'll be calling back our teams in just a bit, and our investors will make the decision on who will take home the first 150,000 pesos seed money, which the winning team will grow to win the additional 500,000 peso investment. But first, as you know, Scale Up is brought to us by Maya Business, which was then known as Pay Maya Enterprise. The company rebranded itself last April as Maya Business, your all-in-one growth partner. Maya Business enables all types of businesses to grow in bolder directions through effortless B2B payments, payment acceptance, and money management solutions. Part of the brand's transformation is the goal to support businesses in achieving greater heights. Now it's time for the investors to decide on who makes it. This is the final cut. We've heard excellent pitches from our three enterprises who have made something out of their simple and creative ideas. But only one of them will be a step closer to the 500,000 peso investment. So will it be team 1, 2, or 3? Here we have all our teams. Let's give them a big hand. Yeah, let's hear it from our investors. Who are we congratulating today officially?
All right, shall we say it in 3, 2,
1. Congratulations!
Petit Bouquet.
Yay! With that said, we would like to thank once again our teams, our investors, of course. This has been such an amazing first show. Once again, thank you, Pepe Torres. We have Lorin, and of course, we have Miguel Guerrero. A big hand. Thank you so much.
Next week on Scale Up, 3 more finalists, 3 innovative ideas. Who will get our investors' nod?
We need more capital to scale up the business.
And our only question remains is that if you would join us in this noble endeavor.
It's a hard choice.
Okay.
It's a hard choice.